Hi Geminis, welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten. I have your love and emotional dynamic reading all laid out for you for the month of July. We've got some Lenormands, we've got some tarot, and we've got some La Vera Sibilla cards, oracle cards, to help us out. This is a general reading. Not all messages will apply to every Gemini out there. Take what applies to you. I can only give so many messages, so bear that in mind. I will give you general energies, and I think if you're sensitive enough, you can see how it could apply to your life in a myriad of different ways. So check out your moon sign or your rising sign if you don't hear anything here that resonates with you, or for additional messages. And bear in mind, because it's general, messages can be vice versa. If you'd like a personal reading, my information will be in the description box below. I'm available not only for tarot and oracle readings, but I'm available for hypnotherapy and for Reiki energy healings. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. Your energy is the Six of Cups, Gemini. Hopefully you can see that. This is a card. Usually it talks about someone from the past returning, or being nostalgic and thinking back on the past. Here I feel like some of you Geminis will be reviewing the past with your loved one, partner, or person of interest, and you may be putting effort into refocusing your relationship so that you can both move forward together harmoniously into a new future. For others, an old love may reappear in your life, someone whom you've shared a lot of things in common with or have mutual interest with. You may be going down memory lane with them again. And then for some, you may be meeting someone whom you have a lot in common with. You know, you may feel like there's a strong affinity between the two of you. It could be a passionate interaction with someone new, but who makes you feel comfortable. And because there's travel cards here, because this card can sometimes mean a visit home, or visiting family, or family coming to visit, interaction with loved ones. Because of that, and because there are some travel cards in the reading, the Ace can mean travel overseas, and the Six of Swords is traveling overseas, and plus we have the Traveler from Sibilla. So some of you may be planning a trip, or you may meet someone on a trip, or you may be taking a trip with a loved one in the month of July, Gemini. The water lily here can represent an old relationship, someone older and mature. I do see signs of, with both the Fool and the Lily here, the Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands, that there might be, oh, and the old lady, there might be a May-December relationship some of you are involved with. Someone may be much older than the other. Or you may meet someone much younger than you in July, right? But this person is wiser than their years, you know. You find you have a good affinity with this person, if that's the case. But either way, I see like some sort of relationship with someone who's very young, much younger than you, or you're much younger than they are. This card, the Lily, is about peaceful times, looking back on a peaceful time with someone, or in a nostalgic way, together with the Six of Cups, remembering past times together, especially the intimate times, and not wanting to take that for granted. Some of you may want to revive an old relationship, okay? Now that you look back on it, you miss it. You want it back. So these cards can mean a lot of things, and I'm kind of calling out a lot, you know, so that it can appeal to the majority of you out there. Now, these two cards here, the Queen of Cups and the Fish card from the Egyptian Lenormand, kind of work well in harmony too. First off, the Queen of Cups, she's very intuitive, she's very insightful, she's very caring and nurturing and understanding. And I feel like you're going to embody those characteristics in the month of July with your partner or your person of interest. You may be very sensitive or emotional right now, ready to give your all to a relationship or to your partner. You may also be trying to predict your partner's moves, thoughts, wants, needs, desires, and be able to furnish them with what they need before, maybe even before they know it. You know, you're really trying to tune in, possibly even psychically, to your partner, right? And then some of you are spying on your partner. You know, I always got to go to the juicy stuff because it makes it interesting for me. So I feel like with this Queen of Cups, Gemini, you're giving your partner a lot of your time, your focus, or your love life, a lot of time and focus and attention in July. And or I did say there could be a travel or a trip, but this could also be a move. Someone may be moving in, or moving to you may be moving into a new home, and so that may be your area of focus as well. Putting a lot of love, care, and attention into a home situation, a new home situation. All right. Now the Fish in Lenormand talks about a soulmate relationship, having a lucrative connection with someone, being very emotional, and also loving your possessions, caring about your possessions. So when I put these two cards together and listening to your inner voice, so it's also a very intuitive card. So when I put these two cards together, I feel like you're definitely listening to your inner voice regarding someone. Some of you, for some of you, the story is bright. For some of you, the story is dark. Okay? Either way, I feel like, Gemini, you want an old relationship back, or you want to engage in a new relationship. And you're feeling connected to someone in a very deep way. If it's an old relationship, you may feel you have a lot already invested emotionally and materially with this person. Some of you may see your significant other or person of interest as a trophy or a possession. Oh, and then there's a warning that comes with this card. I'll get to that later. Now your partner is described by this Ace of Wands and the Desert Fox from the Lenormand. So I feel like either you, I feel like from here your partner is maybe making you an offer, but you may be making that offer. As I look over the cards, if there's a strong potential you may be making an offer to your partner or person of interest to start a relationship over again, or to start up a relationship, or to have a passionate encounter. This is general, so I have to call out, you know, as many scenarios as I can. But in general, the Ace of Wands talks about a passionate new beginning or a fresh start. There's lots of potential here to grow, and being enthusiastic about it. So your partner is showing enthusiasm about this offer of love that you've made to them, whether it be someone new or someone from the past. And they're taking action. They're taking your olive branch or your offer and they're taking action on it. They're accepting it. They're saying yes. Again, we have travel overseas. So, we'll see how that falls in later. So I feel like someone may be offering you a passionate new beginning or an olive branch, and there's a willingness to invest themselves into the relationship at this time. So they're willing to invest into the relationship at this time in some way, shape, or form. Either they're offering you this, or they're accepting your offer. You have managed to, because this is a sex card too, and then this is a sex card too, and then, you know, being nostalgic and reminiscing about the past and having things in common, being very compatible with another. I feel like, Gemini, you have managed to seduce or arouse the interest of this party. So they accept your offer, like I said before. Or they're willing to start the relationship with you over again, or start a new relationship with you, or have a passionate encounter with you. Now with the fox here, it comes with some deception attached to it. So be aware of that. Now the deception can come from your end or from their end. There's two stories here. Coming from the energy of your partner or person of interest, they feel like they need to do what they have to do with this Desert Fox card. They need to do what they have to do to provide for themselves or for their family. There's intrigue here. There's some deception. And perhaps a lack of trust or respect. Careful, someone doesn't make you a fool, Gemini. Alright? Or they're careful not to be a fool again. Okay? So we'll get back to that in a minute. The reason why I say there's some deception for some of you. For some, this just means, like, if it's a new encounter, the person might be a player. They might just be saying what you want to hear, saying yes to all that you want to hear, but they probably have no intention of being, you know, long-term. So there's some deception here with that. Just to get sex, possibly. Okay? It's another scenario. Now, this is your partner's true feelings and motives. So here they're saying yes. Yes to whatever it is you're offering or proposing. But deep inside, they don't want it. Or deep inside, they're afraid of it. Okay? So there's different stories here. I'm going to just tell you what I see. They could be afraid of loss or disappointment or abandonment. Deep inside, I feel they are scared of this new beginning, or scared of a relationship, a full-on commitment. They could still be wounded from a painful past, either with you or from, you know, someone else in their past. I'm trying to be general about this and apply it to everyone, you know, so you can all apply it to your situation, whether you're in a couple or single, you know. But there's a sense of loneliness and pessimism in their energy. And I feel like for those that are starting again, reigniting a relationship, they may be fearful that that there's just been too much lost, and that they, you know, there's still love there, but they may feel like they may just be stuck in the past and unable to fully give of themselves or give this relationship a chance. They need some time. When we get the old lady, she's about time takes time for things to develop. They need some time, and they need some love and some nurturing and understanding. Okay, so don't be so quick to get emotional about it if they act withdrawn or funny, you know, because you're all into this new beginning, and they might be scared. I feel like they're hiding their feelings from you. Purposely, okay, on purpose. Because they know you. They know that you're sensitive. Or they know that if you pick up on their true feelings, that, you know, you might cut them off. Huh. But then for some, they may not actually want this new beginning. They're just playing along with it for a period of time. They may feel like they have to play along. Like I said, they're saying yes, but they're being deceptive. They're playing along. Okay, I'm seeing some stories arise. I'll get to them in a minute. I'll give you some specific scenarios in a minute. Just trying to go through the energies. So with the sickle here, this is about something suddenly happening, or something suddenly occurs, a surprise, you know, or something is cut off. So for some, this person that you're interested in or dealing with from your past, they might have to lose something in order to have this new beginning with you. And I think they're going to be sorrowful about that loss. I don't think they really want to let go of whatever they have to lose. Okay, they may have to sever themselves from another person that they're involved with. Maybe you don't know about this person. It's a secret. It's a secret love. Okay? And then some of them may be feeling like this severing of this relationship is being forced on them by you. Like I said, for some of you Geminis, you're being manipulative, and you may be seeing this person as a trophy or a possession, and wanting them back. Maybe you guys been separated for a while. Maybe you know they've moved on to someone else. You could be using some sort of manipulation, emotional manipulation, or even blackmail. There's children here. There's children here. So if some of you have children with this Gemini, you might be using the children or money, because we got the fish and we got the thief here, to manipulate this person to come back to you. Okay? So that's a really dark story here. Donald Trump. I'm sorry. He's a Gemini. It's a really dark story here. So, wow. And but because there's manipulation, there's still deception attached to your person of interest. They may not want to break up with this person, and they may not break up with this person, although they'll tell you so, because they're keeping a secret, right? Huh. And then for some of you who are dealing with someone new, I feel like they may be attached to someone, or still attached emotionally to someone, okay? And so you might be a rebound. Put it like that, if it's a new relationship. So now let's go to this section here. We've got the, hope I don't have my camera too bright. We've got the Six of Swords. This is about traveling out of chaotic waters and into a smoother time. And you can, you know, apply that to a relationship. So it shows that how you're interacting with your partner or person of interest or someone new in your love life is there's going to be a peaceful time, a sharing, a new beginning shared between the two of you, a harmonious interaction. If it's someone new, I mean, you're moving out of a time of loneliness, perhaps, and into a more harmonious situation in your love life. That could be what that means for singles. In your mind, Gemini, in your mind, so I'm trying to keep these cards straight. In your mind, you're moving forward with the relationship or into a new relationship in your love life, out of a negative period and into a smoother time. Let's just read it from your perspective, okay? It's important that you don't take the past with you, although I feel like your partner is still attached to the past, still has some resentments or worries. They've definitely taken the past with them into this new relationship. But I think you're a little bit more happy-go-lucky about this new beginning than they are. But for now, things have calmed down, and you're back together, or you're together. The relationship and aspects of it seem to be traveling forward or moving forward in a nice, calm manner. And for some, your partner or person of interest might be moving in with you. Like I said, you might be setting up house together. That's nice. And for others, this may signify taking a trip to solidify your new beginning. Maybe a love vacation to reignite the passion again. Careful you don't get pregnant, or you don't get someone pregnant, okay? Because there are, like the Ace of Wands, like I said, is sex and pregnancy, and Six of Cups is children, and so is the Fool, can mean a new child on the way. So if you don't want to conceive, you know, protect yourself. Now let's look at this. Ooh, cards are sticking to me. Let's look at this Crossroads card from Lenormand. This card talks about a willingness to compromise. So there's compromise that's happening here. Someone is compromising and agreeing to your terms, right? Telling you what you want to hear. And also, this card talks about not listening to what others tell you, you know, and going your own direction, doing your own thing. The same thing with the Fool, kind of says that too. So others may be advising you maybe not to move so quickly into this relationship again or into a new relationship, but despite the consequences, you're going for it with this Fool. And the Crossroads corroborates that. This card talks about two paths coming to meet, so you're definitely going to meet someone if you haven't met anyone, possibly on a trip or travel, or when you're out with your friends or loved ones. You can meet someone new, Gemini, if you're not involved. It's important to leave the past behind you, though. Don't carry the past into the future. I feel like, Gemini, you're going to be really attracted to this person, seeing them with a lot of value, putting a lot into the relationship, but there might be some deception involved with this new person, okay? That you could be a rebound, or they could be with you to get their needs met materially, sexually, but maybe not looking at it so much as a long-term thing, okay? So be mindful of that. The Traveler represents someone having a change of heart. So definitely someone from the past could be returning, maybe moving back in, or returning into to the relationship again. Again, like I said before, there's still a deception involved with this. They could be fearful that what went wrong in the past, your neglectfulness, your focus on money or ambition, or you know, maybe even an alcohol problem or a mind-altering drug problem. You know, sometimes these cards can say that. They're afraid that this could happen again, and they could get mistreated again. But for now, they're putting on the good face and accepting your offer and moving back in. So someone had a change of heart. This is usually a positive card. This card also talks about, because I see from the Lenormands, and I'll go into the Lenormands a little bit later, that you could have some luck with business, some unexpected financial success in the month of July, Gemini. It's all about trusting your hunches. Trusting your hunches will prove to be very lucky. The Fool and the Clover are going to prove to be very lucky for you, financially and romantically. Or you may feel like you got lucky. I think some of you Geminis well, I don't want to go there yet. I don't want to go there yet. Okay, so let's go to this final section here. We got the Fool. I don't know if you can see that. We got the Fool, and we've got the Clover from Lenormand, and then I asked my Sibyllas for an outcome card for singles and an outcome card for couples. Okay. So, let's see. For most of you, this Fool indicates a new beginning and a fresh start in a relationship, or the start of a new one. A new lover. You may be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. And you may be, it's a risky move. Whatever it is you're doing, bringing this person back into your life or starting something new with this person, it's a risky move. There's some sort of risk involved. There's a chance you could get hurt or be made a fool. But you're ignoring the advice of others. You're going to go your own way, do your own thing. And you have faith and trust, because you trust yourself, that the situation will work out in your favor. This card can also signify a sudden move, change, travel, or surprise could occur that affects your love life or your emotional life in the month of July. And I already said that. You could have a sudden shift in your finances that's positive. You could find out, maybe you can find out the secret that your partner is hiding from you. And then this Fool would turn out to be, you're made the fool. Or you could run into someone, surprisingly, meet someone unexpectedly. You didn't expect to meet someone. And it could turn out to be, you could get pretty lucky. It could turn out to be, see, Clover's luck, can't pick it up. Could turn out to be a soulmate relationship. This is a soulmate card as well. So, Fool has many meanings. You guys tell me which one applies to you. Hit that like button if it resonates. There's a lot of uncertainty with this card about how the future will unfold. But taking that chance, taking that leap of faith and going for it anyway. You feel lucky right now. You feel lucky in the month of July, especially towards the end of July. Something happens at the end of July that makes you feel extremely lucky. And like I said, some of you are going to get a financial windfall. Some hunch pays off. Some idea pays off, or a business, starts to really take off. Good for you. Congrats. So, and then there's probably a lot of people who were trying to, make you take precautions and not take this leap. However, it plays out for you, whatever this leap is. But you're going to follow your own instincts. You're going to follow your instincts, and for the majority of you, it will pay off well. For some of you, you might regret it. That the ones that regret it are the ones that are forcing. Okay, let's get to this thief card. The ones that are forcing your past lover or significant other to give someone up. Okay, you might be using really manipulative tactics. You might, like I said, you may be using blackmail. You may be using the children as leverage. You have some sort of leverage over them, forcing them to come back to you. They're putting on a good face, but they really don't want this, and they could be keeping the person in their life as a secret and hiding them from you. This is someone who's spying, okay? You keeping tabs. So that's a very negative reading, but it's here. I think that you will probably find out, because the Desert Fox is here, and we got a surprise revelation at the end of the month. So you may find out at the end of the month or in August that they still have someone in their life, and you'll have egg on your face. You'll be the fool. So also, this card is a card of fraud. This is a card of stealing money. So perhaps the partner may be with you for now, or they may be with you for your money. They see it as just a temporary thing. They're not telling you that. They're keeping their feelings to themselves and hiding them from you. They may be hiding money, your money, or keeping your money for themselves, and planning an escape when the time is right. So that's what this thief card can mean for some of you. We'll have to see how that story culminates going forward. Now for others, we've got the sorry about this, guys. It's awkward how I'm sitting. We've got this old lady. This is the soulmate card. Can you see her? And she's about time as well. And like I said, this older person, younger person relationship. So what this card means is, for some of you, you'll be dealing with a person who is doubtful about the relationship, but going for it in spite of their doubts. They're going to go for it in spite of their doubts. They will accept your love offer, and over time, they should feel more secure. This is a woman who's very secure in her surroundings. They'll feel more secure in the relationship. But it's going to take a lot of love, care, attention, and sensitivity to make this work. But this could be a soulmate. So try to have the patience needed to render what is needed to make this person feel comfortable. okay? Because they've been through a lot. They've suffered a lot. And they have a lot of wounds. It's going to take time to heal. So be patient. So let's go through the Lenormands and then we'll complete the reading. The Lenormands were basically just to, give us some guidance and also to clarify the reading, which it does. And Lenormands are very abstract, so bear that in mind as well. It's kind of like, just look at the Lenormands right now. Hold on. So, like I said, Gemini, I feel like there's going to be some expansion or luck, sudden luck in your financial situation. A hunch will pay off. Someone could be stealing money or fraud. The fox talks about. With the lily, the clover, and the fox, someone may want a relationship to begin again, to return to good times. They no longer want to take an old love for granted, wanting a happy family, and to keep the peace, although the other person will be deceptive or may not be sure that this is truly what they want, and they may sneak around or do something behind your back, may have sneaky motives or actions, okay? With the clover, the lily, and the fox combination, someone may want a relationship to begin again or return to good times. Oh, I just said that. Sorry. Sorry, I got a little confused. I'm looking at my notes. So, okay, clover, lily, fox. Here we go. Meeting someone suddenly. These cards talk about meeting someone suddenly, and I already went over that with the tarot. You singles could meet someone suddenly on a trip, travel, or when you're out with friends or loved ones. Or you could run into someone from your past. Renew old ties. There could be a passionate sexual encounter, these cards say. Be careful that it doesn't fizzle out. There's potential of one-night stand here. Rebound. Maybe they just broke up with someone. Someone could be playing the field, or it might be a player. When these two cards together, it says fortune is fickle. Someone might be fickle, quick to fall in love and quick to fall out of love. And this might be oh, and these cards also warn of pregnancy as well from a one-night stand. So be cautious with that. And then with the fish, the crossroads, and the sickle, again, there's some sort of financial decision, Gemini, you're making in, or an innovative idea that you're implementing, and it could bring some unexpected money to you in the month of July. So go for it. Don't let the naysayers hold you back from your idea. It's a good one. So, and this is about trusting your gut. So that's your reading, Gemini. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please contact me if you'd like a personal reading. My information will be in the description box below. And I'm also available for hypnotherapy and Reiki. And I will see you in August. Oh my God. All right, take care. Blessings.